Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel Star Kid Ignited. My name's Molly. Today I'm going to be doing an oracle card reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. We're going to take a look at the energies that are going to be around you for this next month. Now, I am recording this in November 2020, but whenever you find this reading is the right time for you to watch it. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the cards. So first off, can I please just get one card for Capricorn's current energies this month? Can I please get one card? Okay. Okay, so we have convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. So November's going to be a time where you really need to, you're getting ready to have more focused communication, to be able to express yourself in new ways. And that comes with first reflecting on the way you communicate with yourself and then with others. Really looking at past patterns, different things that may not be aligned for you anymore. Like I think about like ways our parents spoke to us when we're children and things like that. Oftentimes those moments of rage or anger, or even disappointment or things, they can really, that parent saying those things can become our internal monologue and can really block our ability to go after the things that we deserve, because we hold ourselves back. So I think it will be really important to get more heart-centered. Make sure what you are saying is with respect and sincerity, and make sure that you're conveying what you mean, in that if you feel a certain way, make sure that you're saying those things to the people around you. For example, if you really care about someone, or if you really cherish their friendship, then make sure that you're communicating that as well. It can be so easily to get caught up in trying to fix things, especially as a Capricorn. So really important to, if you feel a certain way, then express it and make sure that you're sharing your views with love and sincerity with the people that you care about. All right, let's get one card for what the past. Okay, I'm just gonna give them. Spirit, can you please get one card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising's past energy? Okay, cool. All right, so you've got single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. The Barracuda. Awesome. So this card talks about have done a lot of work to strive for what you want. So really learning to put yourself first, learning to kind of hunt out something, and not and an important part of it as well is to not be too taken back by the obligations or expectations of others. So really doing what is best suited to you. That can be a really hard thing if you're if you really care about the people around you and you're obligated to them. It can be hard to put yourself first and really go after something that you want. But oftentimes with Barracuda, they say that they get like a bad rap as being, really like sharp-toothed, scary kind of thing. And in this card, it talks about how oftentimes they're just curious and going up to divers and things like that. So kind of release expectations about something and go after it if it's what you truly want to do. And then with convey your meaning, I feel like that's fine-tuning, really honing in on how you want to communicate and how you want to convey to your loved ones, to others, to the world at large, this new path that you're on that's going to be best suited to you, and that to me it looks like you've chosen it, because this is in the past in the upright. So let's have a look at what future energies you have coming in for this next month. But really positive. Like, this stuff doesn't come without work, and although you're needing to work on how you now express it, it's fantastic that you've gotten to this point. Okay, can we please get one card for the Capricorn future energy or upcoming energy for this month? Can you please get one card for Capricorn's upcoming energy for the month of November? Okay, cool. And so for this month, we have a master number 33. Let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. A lot of purple intuitive energy matched with red, so root chakra, feeling safe, feeling secure, and then yellow as well, and orange, so sacral and also solar plexus, so having the will to go after what you want, and also having the security to really let yourself shine and you know, like open yourself up to this new opportunity. I think that's awesome. And that's so if there is, so definitely if you have been holding yourself back, if you've been wrestling with doubt or insecurity or feeling unsure, then with Convey Your Meaning, I feel like it's going to help you to work out how you communicate with yourself and others so that you can really step into shining as you move forward through this month. Now, for your emotions that are being processed under the surface, we have action, shark. So emotionally, you're going through the process of taking action, exactly what I was saying, having the desire to go after what you want. Sharks obviously like can smell blood miles away and need to hunt, kind of like almost, you know, like not necessarily knowing all the steps that you need to take, but taking action anyway, going after it. This can bring up a lot of emotion, a lot of really strong fear, a lot of stagnant energy, wanting to kind of like go back or contract, like tighten up. So just keep that in mind, but also keep in mind that oftentimes the best way to express action is to do something. So if you're not actually able to go after the thing that you want immediately, then do some exercise, get some energy out, have a dance, have a sing, and then come back to it and really try and think what ways you can take action, even if it's just baby steps. So now let's look at what emotions need to be released this month. Please get one card for what emotions. Okay. Okay. So we have fish, learning, but it was in the reverse, which means that what I see with this is that you need to release a blockage or a resistance to learning. There may be, it also, okay, so this is going to be for some people it might be one, some people it may be others. So I believe Libra got this as well. Someone's got a blockage to learning where you're resistant, or, you know, we can't learn anything if we think we know everything. So there might be some kind of resistance or past trauma or past, not necessarily trauma, but belief, something that happened that made you really think or turn you away from schooling when you were younger, or made you think that, you know, you weren't capable of learning, or, you know, some kind of resistance or blockage. For others of you, I think this is a, sometimes a reversal can show a completion. So it may need to release, like you've learned enough. Like you've studied this, you've got, you've dived into it, and you've got everything you need to know. So it's actually time to move on it, to take action rather than continue to kind of review and continue learning the things that you've already maybe you know enough of at the moment. So that's really interesting. Let's have a look at, we're going to get 2 cards from your higher self as advice. So that should help hone in if you're unsure as to what side you may be on for that. So let's start with the Starseed Oracle. So I'm just going to ask for 1 card from Capricorn's higher self. Can you please get 1 card of advice from Capricorn's higher self? Can I please get one card of advice for Capricorn's highest? Can I please get one card of advice for Capricorn's? Okay, so we've got one in reverse. We have the Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Okay. And it came up in the reverse. So I think that's your higher self recognizing that you've seen that potential, that you've have been potentially something that you're doing has been quite intuitive, or you've been getting downloads as to that have been guiding you there. But bringing unconsciousness to light in reverse, I feel like you've been challenged to really step into that energy, to really see your own potential. There might be a blockage of how you see yourself. Capricorn is one of the it's the oldest earth sign, and I believe it's Linda Goodman who said that they're the first sign to forget where they came from, to forget that they're a spiritual being. As children, they're quite, after a few years, they're quite accustomed to the material plane, and that's kind of like they lose a lot of their spiritual connection, maybe more so than other signs. And with this, I feel like it's really needing to see your potential as a soul, as a spirit being. You may be not being able to see that, but your spirit guides are reminding you of that, and also showing you that they understand that you might not be able to see it right now, but they're working with you to see that potential. Okay, and let's get, so we're just going to get one more advice card. Okay. All right. Okay, and we've got the Page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. It's not focusing, I'm sorry. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Awesome. So with this one, I feel like it is confirming that there will be more things that you need to learn. And also that if you keep your heart and mind open to opportunities, you may actually be blessed with something that you weren't expecting. A scholarship, an opportunity. It might not necessarily mean going to college or university. It might be doing some other kind of course or something where you're deepening your understanding, where you're doing something that's aligned with your soul, with let your personality shine. As long as you know that it's tapping into your greatest potential, and it's giving you this opportunity to really like show your best sides of being reliable, clever, educated, and balanced, then you know that you're doing the work of November. It also may be a time where you kind of need to put your head down and work at something, especially with Convey Your Meaning. It's a lot of reflection, review before like stepping out into the spotlight. So just keep that in mind as well, but know that you are meant to take action. So don't spend too much time thinking about it, but just make sure that you're aligned and open to the new opportunities. And I think that you'll do fantastic for November. Let me grab, so now we're going to get one final angel message card, and then I'll leave you there for November. This is big energy though, Capricorn. I think you've had a really testing year, but you haven't lost sight of your goal. And now you're really starting to see more opportunities start to come in. Okay, so can I please get one angel message card for Capricorn and for this time frame? Okay, you got it. All right. So you've got two. So we've got, and first is angelic connections. Beyond the visible softness of an angel is a force of purity that the world can never break. This force is in the very softness of the dawn sky. It can be sensed in the distant twinkle of stars. It can be felt underfoot on a mossy riverbank, in the soft yielding of a white sandy beach. It can be stroked in the softness of a child's hair. It is in the intricate feather left behind as a message from the angels. It is in the filtered sunlight through the canopy of trees. It is in the promise of the rainbow. Yet its strength supports with the salty buoyancy of the ocean and the unbreakable pull of magnetic polarity. It supports the hardness of rock, the very substance of our planet, refined through time. Seemingly fragile, yet containing the unbreakable and everlasting promise that is contained in angelic protection and love. So I really feel like this energy is surrounding you, reminding you to have faith and to really tap into that force of purity. If it's God, if it's the universe, if it's connection with ancestors or a past and loved one, whatever makes you really in that strength and resolve of that energy. I think that's going to be a really positive thing to remind yourself that your angels are surrounding you in connection in this way in November. And then the second card we have is Angel Being. We are all angels. It's what we do with our wings that makes us different. There was a forest fire and all the animals were fleeing for their lives, except for one hummingbird who was flying around the blossoms. As a monkey went by the tops of the trees, he called to the hummingbird, "Come on, you're going to burn. We all have to fly for our lives." "No, I can't," said the hummingbird as she visited another flower, filled her tiny beak with nectar, and poured the drop of moisture onto the flames. She flew to the next flower to repeat the process. "You must hurry," chattered the monkey. "You'll die if you don't come now." "Not at the moment," said the hummingbird. "But what are you doing?" asked the monkey impatiently. "I'm doing my bit," said the hummingbird finally. "You don't have to be a great enlightened master to do your bit. It is how you do it that is important. It is your intention to serve the greater purpose." Awesome. So even if you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, or this thing that you're wanting to, this new path that you're wanting to do feels too big for you or feels too overwhelming, know that as long as you start somewhere with a pure intention, that the opportunities are going to start flowing into you. And also just reminding that although the angels are soft, there's an unbreakable purity about it. There's a strength and resolve. There's a protection. And that's surrounding you as well. All right. So Capricorn, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, let me know. If you want to find me on Instagram, it's StarKidIgnited, or you can type Molly's Astrologies. Other than that, look out for a pick a card reading at the end of the month, and I'll speak to you soon. I hope you have a great month. Thank you.